Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Here is your Starseed Oracle forecast for the first 2 weeks of February 2022. Okay, so first things first, we've got to recognise that we've now moved into a universal month 8. That's because we're in 2022 and February is the second month. You add the 3 2s from 2022 and the 2 from February and it equals 8, which brings in the influence of Saturn, which is Old Father Time. So this is the Saturn bottle in the colour mirror system and it's lilac over violet. Now 8 is all about independence, organisation and being more in control. And violet energy is connected to the crown chakra, and of course the crown chakra beckons in the energies of the Hydean star families. Now, the Hydeans are an amazing race of tall white lion humanoid beings, and they're full of charisma and compassion. Now, Aldebaran is the largest star in the Hyades. It's actually the Eye of the Bull, and it's a giant red star. And the Hyades is actually almost like a place where lots of different cosmic beings tend to stop off on their journeys throughout the universe. So it's a bit of a melting pot of Pleiadians and Arcturians and Andromedans and Lyrans and Orions. So it's an incredibly sort of cosmopolitan environment. Now, the Hydeans are connected to high wisdom and they've been recognised, well, the Hyades in itself has been recognised with its alignment with divinity. So it's part of the Melchizedek Elohim Grail line. So when we're working with lilac and violet energy, it very much connects us to the cosmos and our higher aspects, our higher self, and we're able to receive much higher and brighter guidance. So as usual, I'm going to show you 3 cards and they're going to represent a message from your ego, a message from your soul, and also an action step for you to take over the first 2 weeks of February. Okay. Now, as usual, I'd also like to ask you to kind of do an activation to get you in the right headspace before I begin this message for you today. Okay, so I'd like you to put your hand on your heart, I'd like to close your eyes, and I'd like you to imagine yourself surrounded by the most beautiful flickering violet light. And then I'd like you to ask for clear information that you can understand, integrate and anchor into your awareness, and ask for it to be really beneficial to help guide you through the energies of the first 2 weeks of February. Got it? Great. Okay, so the first card that comes up, which is a message from your ego, is Forge, Don't Follow. Forge, Don't Follow. Now, this is an interesting card because it reminds you really that you've got to, be unique and don't try and do what other people are doing. You have a unique soul blueprint, and what you're good at isn't necessarily what everybody else is good at, and vice versa. So this is really asking you to be the leader that you wish you had and to find a new path. So your ego sense is really about you standing in your own I am presence, which brings in the energy of G12 in the colour mirror system, which is called I am. Now, this is gold over gold, and gold energy in colour therapy represents your value, your authenticity, and your true presence. So it is the perfect one to align with when you're trying to forge your own path through life. It's exceptionally important that you don't try and be like somebody else. Just because they might appear to be successful doesn't mean to say that they are. And you've got to follow your own soul gifts, and you've got loads of them. So it's about unearthing what they are, and then don't wait for perfection to arrive, because it literally is always just out of reach. So it's time for you to get published and not perfect. So if you are feeling a little bit impatient with things, then try to relax a little bit, because you'll find that the more you step into the power of your solar plexus and your I am presence and that authentic power, when you bring a bit of unconditional love into your power, you'll find exactly the right tools to be able to move you forward with ease and grace. Now, remember, your Hydean star family really want you to do this because they're supporting you from the heavenly realm, and they can see the beauty that you hold deep within your heart. But unless you take inspired action, then you're always going to spend your whole life standing on one foot. Now, the card that comes up as a message from your soul is Trust the Timing. Trust the timing. And this card here is a beauty as well, because it's about you remembering that you came in on a specific wave for a reason and that you're not running out of time. When we feel like, we've got purpose work to do, but we feel like we're missing the boat, it's not true, because actually everything is always perfect. It might be perfectly imperfect, but it's always perfect. So remember, time isn't running out. It's time for you to trust what you came here to do and to enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. The Heidean star family really want you to embrace this whole journey, because unless you do, you'll be putting the wrong energy into it. Now, it brings in the energy of bottle number 25, and this is turquoise of yellow in the colour mirrors system, and it's a gorgeous bottle up. And this is about, sort of not worrying about being betrayed or fearing betrayal. That won't happen. You're always going to find exactly the right thing to do at exactly the right time. Opportunities will kind of just present themselves to you when you least expect them to. So say yes and turn up when they do. Now, the card that comes through as an action step for you to take during the first 2 weeks of February from your Heidean star family is Portal. And this card is called Portal because it's almost like a gateway, and it represents doors opening for you in many different ways, and actually some really powerful doors as well. So if you are aligned with your soul-based work and your purpose work, you'll find that you don't have to worry about how opportunities will present themselves. They'll just organically unfold right before you. And it's actually about you deciding what's right for you. But there are significant rewards for you as you kind of take the bull by the horns and move forward into a new way of being. It's almost like aligning with your future self. So seeing yourself 5 years down your timeline in a shimmering platinum light and moving into that energy frequency and kind of asking your future self what it is that you need to know today to be able to help you to kind of evolve into a bigger fishbowl. So maybe you've outgrown your current situation or the things that you're doing or the people that you're around, and it's time for you to kind of find new mentors. Now, this brings in the energy of bottle 36 in the colour mirrors system, and this one is called the Gateway, and it's blue lilac over blue lilac. Now, 36 is a magical number in numerology because it's creation times creation. 6 times 6 is 36, and it's a lot of energy and magic in there. So these portals are opening up for you during the first 2 weeks of February, and this is going to really fast track you into that future version of yourself. So when you align with that version of yourself, why not stay there? Why step back out to where you began? Because the energy is ready and waiting for you right now. So embrace it and invite it into your present moment. Hopefully that's made sense for you today. Well, look, I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks' time with some more Starseed Oracle forecasts. Remember to head down into the link section below and click the link to get your free video numerology report, which will unlock the secrets of your unique personality blueprint. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.